it's not. And I can actually lower down my mode. Keep your cadence up. Here's another little tree gate. This one, not even a tree gate, just a little hump. I'll keep it in turbo so I'll actually get this ride over fairly quick. If you're in the market for e-bikes, this is a Specialized Turbo Levo comp. They have lots of different models, which is very confusing. You have the Levo, which is the entry level, Levo comp. Next one up, better suspension, front fork, back fork, I believe in brakes, dropper post. Then you have, I think, the Expert. I could be wrong. Same thing, same frame, better suspension and brakes. Then you have a Pro, and then you have the S-Works. Then you have all those same models in carbon. So it would be Levo Carbon, and then Comp, Expert, Pro, I believe. Could be getting the Pro and Expert wrong. And then S-Works, I think. Unless the S-Works already comes in a carbon frame, I'd have to double check. Then the other kicker is then they have the Levo in the SL, super light. Got a bug in my mouth. So you're gonna look at Levo SL, and that's aluminum. And then it's gonna come in all the models, Comp, Pro, or Comp, Expert, Pro, S-Works. And then they have in the frame change as well. So then you can get all those in the Levo Carbon. Basically what the difference between the SL super light and the regular Levo is the SL has the Bros lighter motor, so it weighs less, and a smaller battery. I think it's in the 300s. The regular Levos have a 500 watt battery. Then when you upgrade to the Comp, Expert, Pro, those should all have the 750 watt battery. The Levo SL will do 2 times your power input, where the Levo will up to 4 times your power output. As you're riding. So for me, being extremely out of shape, cardiovascular, workouts were 0 for the last 10 years, I opted for the regular Levo. My friend has a Levo SL Expert Carbon. He is 10 years younger than me and rides mountain bikes all the time. So I'm able, at least on the hills, to keep up with him. Downhills, not so much, just because I'm not a good rider, not confident enough in myself. But on our rides, I think he only has to wait for me a little bit. If he rides his acoustic standard bike, at least on the uphills and the flats, I can keep up with him as long as it's not like a black trail or anything crazy. Greens and blues. So it's kind of nice that he's 10 years younger, he's been riding bikes for a long time, and I can not hold them back, which is pretty cool. I just try to follow his lines, stay right behind him. He's probably waiting for me, but it's super cool. I don't know how. Earlier when we were coming through here, one of these branches sticks down, skewered my buddy. I feel like we're coming up to it, so I'm gonna slow down. Was it here? I think it was this one right here. All right, Albert. Yeah, that had to be it. I grabbed him. Jeez, let me make it worse. Thanks to my cousin Rich for getting me these Troy Lee gloves. I think no one's gonna get skewered now. That needs some more work, but right back at it. That was definitely it. That got me earlier. Stabbed my buddy twice. It's a weekday, Friday. February. We're having a little warm spell. It's going to be in the 70s today. But it's nice and shaded here, which is nice. Now in the Specialized Levo app, apparently there was two, a red and a black. I'm using the red or black. You can kind of go through and change your performance, as I'm kind of out of shape here on my bars. I don't know if you can see them. There is Eco, 3 buttons: Eco, Trail, and Turbo. I've gone into the app, I'll probably show you guys one of these days. I've actually changed for downhills and flats, depending, you can use that Eco mode and you're going to save your battery. The Trail mode is great for stuff like this, and then Turbo for the hill climbs and stuff. I found, because I live in a pretty hilly area of Austin, really we're Spicewood, Lake Way, Bee Cave, so we're out of Austin a little bit, the suburbs. I rarely used Eco, but then sometimes I felt like Turbo was too much. Trail might have been okay, or maybe not strong enough. So you can change it to race, or you can actually go into the parameters yourself, which is pretty cool. You click on your phone talks to your bike. It tells you your mileage, it shows you your specs, which is super cool compared to a lot of the entry-level e-bikes. It's not going to have this type of feature. I've gone to the race mode where it's 50 on the Eco, 75 on Trail, and 100 for the Turbo. And so there's not such a large power differences between it, kind of tightened it all up. Now I find myself most of the time in the trail at 75 instead of 50, but on downhills I can always drop it to eco, which is at 50, and then on the hill climbs 100, so it seems to smooth it out. I also have a little trail in my neighborhood that I used, that I've been getting used to it, and now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to back my turbo down from 100 output to 95, and then slowly back that down so I increase my workout. Either that, or I've noticed I can do the trail just more often, go up, go down, go up, go down, which is extending my rides. Which we're going to do that ride today with a friend of mine, one of my neighbors. They have an acoustic bike, so maybe we'll film that as well. The other thing I noticed is that a lot of times the specialized dealers, when you're not too sure, I mean, it's making a big purchase, you know, it's kind of scary. They will set the bike up for you, and then you kind of ride it around in their parking lot. At least in Austin at the Domain, or South Austin where I picked it up, they let you go for a little ride around, see if it fits you. You can rent them, and like they gave me the option, 85 bucks I think is what he said, and you can, this is not the way out, rent it and just try it. You know, it was super cool. I think that was a good option, since I knew I was keeping the bike because of my neighbor. I didn't do it, but I think it's 8,500 bucks. You can rent a bike and go try it, you know. As a kid, for me, I remember I loved riding a bike, always riding around with my cousin. It was our way to explore and get out. And you know, I had a mountain bike, or I have one, and you know, it was just ride to the park with the two kids, and you know, back, come across the hill. And bikes have just changed so much for the better nowadays. So I would say get out there and go for a ride. All right, guys, I will check you later. Have a great day.